Hey fire signs, welcome to your reading, to your love message. We're going to do a love check-in for you all. Welcome back to the House of Illumination. If you're new to the channel, my name is Sadie. I'm so happy to have you here. So let's see what the angels have to say about your romantic situation, regardless if you're single, in a relationship, in a situationship. Let's just get into this message. So angels, what do you have to say to the fire signs about their love situation? Angels. Okay. Interesting. We have the Six of Cups. God who stirs all men. It says motivation lifts up those who are falling or humiliated. All right, let me make sure it's in view. So traditionally, the Six of Cups is about the past, right? It's about memories of the past, emotions of the past. So a lot of you could be feeling a little bit stirred up in your emotions regarding your past situation, fearful of a past situation reoccurring. Something about that humiliation or humiliated is standing out to me in this card. Some of you certainly felt humiliated by a person in the past. We have the Seven of Wands underneath. Definitely, you're definitely guarded in something that's regarding love, or there's something about a recurrence. You're afraid of something happening again. This is probably because something is coming around to offer itself to you again. This could be an ex, of course, because we are talking about love in this reading. But this feels to me more deeper than that. Okay, I just heard the words, I might ruin it. So I don't know if you're afraid of this or the person that you're dealing with is afraid of this. You could be feeling as though in the past you have done things to maybe put yourself in situations that are just not beneficial to you, or that leaves you feeling humiliated, okay? That leaves you feeling like, oh, I was so dumb, or how could I believe that? How could I put myself in that situation? So something about your emotions are being stirred up. And I feel like this is coming up for you, fire signs, because you're supposed to deal with it, right? Like the angels don't, and spirit doesn't bring these emotions up to harm us or to frustrate us, but to have us deal with it once and for all. So we're not having a lot of reoccurrence of these emotional states, baggages, and all that. So they want you to take this as motivation. And I know sometimes the angels can bring back situations when they want to test you, right? They want to see if you've learned a lesson. They want to see if you've overcome a certain behavior or pattern. You also could be having a lot of patterns in different people that you're meeting. So let's say your friendships, right? Like what was in exhibit in your exes maybe comes up in some of your friend groups or something like that. Like if a person was very unreliable in your past relationships, you could experience this in other relationships or in other dynamics. I'll put it like that. Something about that unreliable feels like an echo in my mind. So some of you could be feeling like an echo. So echoes are it's almost like it's like another word for the Six of Cups, in my opinion. It's like something reoccurring. It's a vibration, right? It's like it's not over and done with yet. And like I said, underneath the deck was the Seven of Wands, and we have the expected God, liberation, deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. Yeah. And these enemies are not necessarily in your, maybe they're not in a physical body. This could be in your perceptions, in the way you love, in the way you allow yourself to be loved in return. Something about Spirit is trying to deliver you from some type of pattern, some type of like merry-go-round you've been on. Let's get some hidden truths from this deck. Clarify further, Spirit guides, for the fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I just heard you haven't learned a lesson. You haven't learned something. Let's see what that was that flipped over in the deck. I don't know what you want. What else can you tell us, Spirit team? Let's see. I miss being with you. I save all your texts and messages. We don't share the same values and you let me down. For some reason, I feel like this is the person from your past or the person you've been dealing with in your present, and this feels like you, fire signs. So let me say this. Sometimes, you know, and I had to learn this the hard way, and this is why protecting yourself is so important energetically, because you can start thinking about an individual one day and then you can't stop thinking about them and you think it's you missing them, when in fact it's just them thinking about you and they're pulling your energy towards them. And so you have to protect yourself, fire signs, because I feel like you know that this person is not right for you, or you know that this energy hasn't been what you needed it to be, but somehow you keep thinking about it, you keep going back to it. You might even bring it up in repeated conversations with different friends and family. You write about it, you think about it, and it's because maybe two things. Maybe this individual is calling your energy back. That's why you need to call your energy back at night. I like to do it at night. Call your energy back from all corners, from all spaces, from all minds, all over the world. Anyone who have ever known you, call your energy back from them. Because I feel like, especially if you was intimate with this individual, okay? And I really do feel like this person is calling you in. That's one way I can see this. And you are becoming a little bit more infatuated with that situation. Regardless, now it doesn't mean that you're having positive emotions and you're like, oh, I miss them and I want to go back with them. It's not about that. Even if your thoughts about them are negative, you are still dealing with them. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be positive. You don't have to have lovey-dovey feelings. Even if your feelings are negative towards this individual, you are still with them. So I feel as though you have to protect yourself energetically, especially guys, those of you who have intimacies with these people that your spirit guides are bringing up in this reading. Women, divine feminists especially, please call back your energy, okay? And I really do feel like, you know, this person looking at your pictures or looking at your messages, or you going over a fight you had with them, or something that they did, something that they said, it just keeps their memory alive and well in your heart. And it also keeps you bitter, or it keeps the feelings sincere. That's what I just heard. It like keeps the feelings sincere. And I want you to protect yourself and let this situation go as much as you can right now in this moment. This person has let you down. This person has proven their worth and value, which I feel like is not much. Okay, let's see. Was this person French, or like, did you guys watch a lot of French films or eat a lot of French food? I don't know why I'm getting that. Something about French or France. All right, I was gonna say, let's see about this individual. All right, tell me about this individual. Seven of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. That almost fell out the first time when all the cards fell out just now too. Okay, so yeah, this person, especially at night, like, okay, who is this person? Like, they're funny. They could be a water sign. And I just heard Gemini. Okay, anyways. This person feels like they do a lot of enchanting spelling around you, okay? I'm gonna put it like that. Meaning they could be especially at night, they could be thinking about you before they go to bed. And let me tell you, those kind of things are very powerful because right in that moment, this person is more than likely drifting off to sleep. So that energy intensifies, like that calling you in, that it's like a siren, right? Like, but it intensifies in the dream state because that's where we travel. That's when we travel metaphysically, spiritually, right? We are back with the deep subconscious, so this person is dreaming about you, they're thinking about you, and it's making you think about them. More energies, please. Tell me more about this individual that they're dealing with. I just heard something about Harry Potter. Is this person like, I'm not going to say people who like Harry Potter are childish, but something about their energy feels very youthful, okay? Or you all did these things together, like maybe watch Harry Potter, or that's something that you have familiar or something like that. Eight of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. This person, okay, some of you who are watching this and this message is resonating for you, you have maybe some of you have like a few siblings or something like that. Like, you're not the only child. And something about you feels like, I don't know, it just feels like you have a lot of people around you who are like safeguarding you, or like this person, when you talk about this person to these individuals, like your siblings or maybe your friend group, I don't know, something about a message is coming through that these folks keep you in check. They kind of like tell you like, you're not doing that. You're not going back to that. I want to encourage, I want to send an echo out to those people in your life. I love them for you. I want to encourage them to also consider not engaging you in these conversations. I feel like some of you out there have a tendency to like keep these people alive, this past person alive, in your conversations with other people. And you might have some people around you who are true blue, who are like, listen, I'm not letting you go back to that person, but I don't even want them to even listen to you. I feel like when they listen to you, you like get riled up. It's almost like you go back. It's like you're being transported back into that situation. Another thing I'm seeing in this energy is that this person, I don't know, something about the energy feels unfair. It feels like one-sided. It feels dedicated to them and their needs, and they're not really a giving individual, okay? Nine of Wands, one more before we move on. Nine of Wands, and what else, Spirit? Look, the Six of Pentacles is back at the bottom, the Queen of Swords. Their energy is wounded, okay? Their heart is wounded. They're wounded. They have a lot of work to do. I really don't want to dwell on them anymore. That's what I feel like your spirit team is telling. Like, get over, like, even as you need to get over it, I need to get past this in this particular reading for you fire signs. Maybe you need to delete your old text messages. You need to block them. You need to, like I said in the beginning, call your energy back from them. Do a cleansing, cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura, change your bedroom around. If you can get it, if you can afford it, not everyone can. If you can afford a new mattress, do that. Like, do a whole cleansing of this energy, because I feel like they linger in your energy and you're not very protected as you should. With, like, the Queen of Swords would definitely protect herself and her mind and her energy. And I really feel like you need to follow the energy of the Queen of Swords, because something about them feels like a borrower. Like they feel like they borrow your energy. They borrowed when they were with you. They borrowed your time. And so nothing has changed just because you've been separated from them. They just got more technical with it, or something about them feels more fierce. Like they feel, I don't know if this person is like into witchcraft or like into, like they know that you watch readings. I don't know. And so like they inject their energy so much that they can even show up in this reading. Okay? So it is time for you to really take a step back. Guides, angels, benevolent, clarify more. So we have that benevolent, we have vitality, awakening, and empathy and progress. Yeah. Also, they see your magic. They see your beauty. They see how much you awaken them. They see how much you have to offer. This person is draining your life force, mentally or emotionally or both, or maybe even financially, because they could be still, you could be they could still be included in your life through finances. It's in some way. I don't know if this is like someone you share a child with, or someone that you have some type of property with, or a debt, that you both took on and now you're separated and you still have to pay this debt. You got to communicate with each other, that kind of thing. This person feels like it also could be having an awakening, which could also be triggering this response in both of you, okay? So that needs to be said too, that if a person is having an awakening, especially around relationships, which is, in my opinion, the biggest awakenings you can have, because our entire lives are based around relationships of all kinds. If you have an awakening and you realize your wrongs or how you've been wronged or whatever, or just awakening and whatever definition you want to say, it can bring up all these old things. And then the people affected by, let's say, if you were a negative individual in your relationships, they are consequently affected by that awakening as well, right? And so maybe they are making progress. Doesn't mean because they decided to start making progress on themselves, which is awesome for them, doesn't have anything to do with you. Do not go back to this too soon if that's your decision, okay? I'm not going to tell you what to do. However, if you go back, if you decide that that's what you want, you need to not go back too soon, because you might be very disappointed by the results. They are not yet at the finish line, even though I believe none of us really get to the finish line on this side of the grass. However, if you want to say someone gets close to awakening and being a better person and a better light in this world, and a better light in their relationships, this person has not reached that pinnacle yet. So they could be, like I said, calling on your energy, that empathy and that vitality, something about that. Even that looks like a heartbeat, a heart to me, the vessel heart, like the muscle of the heart. And it feels like they're pulling on your heartstrings, calling you in, you know, even a little manipulation here. Maybe calling your empathy in. Hey, I'm struggling. Hey, I need this. Hey, this is going on. The Page of Wands and the Star. Yeah, I think Spirit wants you to focus on something new, something more. The Two of Wands. Yeah, there's a need to focus on something new, something that's futuristic. That's the word that came through. Something that's not indebted with your past. Okay. Because I think that you have healing coming in. I think that you have a new person even coming in. You deserve love. Wow, you are lovable. That's exactly what we've been kind of getting at. That there's something about the past that is no longer vibrating on your level, and you deserve better quality love, chemistry at the bottom. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Sex is probably one of the most entangling, bonding things you can do in this world. I know people think it's marriage. It's just, which is crazy to me. It only bonds you in the physical, financially, and things like that. But sex, when you decide to be intimate with someone, it bonds you. Okay. And if you're not understanding that this is happening to you, and that when you're done with someone, you need to, cleanse your energy, then this person is going to be attached to you. So whenever they like, they can kind of call your energy back in a little. And it may not be to the point that you are intimate with them again, but you just can't get them off your mind. And who wants to walk around with a person who treated them wrongly still on their mind? All right, so do some cleansing rituals, whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you can afford, and do it, because I feel like you need to know that you deserve better love. Healing loves the Star. There are people out there that will love you better than this individual ever did. And make sure that you are taking charge of your own energy, because I feel like this person is very still present, ever present. Okay. And if you can detach from them financially or whatever this energy is down here, then all the better. Okay, fire signs. So those are your messages. I really hope that it helped and it resonated. I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.